Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gloria, as you already know. On the show today, we have a very important guest. His name is Mr. Onome and he is a PhD student at Southeast University. He has been on the show before talking about how to get scholarships in China and in Southeast most especially. And today we're going to be talking about the ways, and by ways I mean legit ways, that you can make tons of money, just like the title says, as a student in China. As a lot of you may know, or some of you might not know, some of you that are not in China, students are not allowed to work legally. It is against the law for you to work as a student, which is not really the case in most other countries in Europe and the Americas. However, in China you can't work as a student basically. So if you do come here on a scholarship, you just have to, depend on your stipend, your monthly stipend, for you to survive as a student. However, in this video we're going to be opening up to you guys secrets. Okay, I'm saying it's secrets because not everybody knows. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And we're getting right into it. The first point that we are going to be making today is be informed. Information, as we know, is very critical in this time and this age that we are in. So if you as a student, you want to make money here in China, information is a must. In the year 2020, some students in my school, Southeast University, they got this scholarship from the government and they were paid a huge sum of money. And I did not get that money. However, guess who was a recipient of that scholarship?
A beneficiary, okay. Not a recipient.
Exactly, now you received it, does not? Okay, so a beneficiary of that scholarship money is this young man right here. So I'm just going to let him tell you guys how he got to know about the scholarship, which boils down to being informed. Sir, can you take the stage, please?
Finally, I give you an opportunity. I don't know what I've been doing here in the last maybe 10 minutes or so, but I've just been talking. Okay, thank you for this privilege. I thought I wasn't going to say anything. I'll just be an observer in this. First of all, I want to say that this video is actually for students that are studying, not students that are doing other things in China. You know, there are a lot of students in China and they have different things that they are pursuing. Some are pursuing money, some are pursuing some other side extracurricular activities and all that. But if you know you are a 100% student in China, that you are dedicated to your study like myself, then sit back and enjoy this video. Information in China is the key. You know, there are different WeChat groups that they send different information and all of that. Pay attention to those little information. Like for the one that she talked about, there are 1001 scholarship opportunities that are present in China, apart from the regular CSC scholarship and the school scholarship that we all know. There are some other.
Sorry to cut you short. I just want to specify that this scholarship, it's not like the scholarship you were given to study.
This scholarship, they are not regular scholarship.
Yes,
according to them, they call it outstanding student scholarship. Okay. So that's why I'm saying that if you know you are studying 100% in China, then this is for you.
Now it's like apart from your monthly.
Yes, apart from your monthly stipend, they will just give you this money in bulk. They will just give you a particular sum of money that will shock your account, and even when you see itself, you start shocking.
Okay, so tell us how you knew about the scholarship in 2020.
I actually knew about the scholarship in 2019.
Okay.
When I first came to China, as part of I am somebody that always like to pay attention to details most of the time. So when I received my admission letter, I read through everything and I saw a clause at the tail end of my admission letter, very small, like even the font size would be like 8 inches. They wrote that you can also get an additional 20,000 if you send your document and apply. You can also get an additional sum of 20,000 RMB if you send your credentials and everything to this email address before a stipulated time. So when I saw the information, and I was a bit like, is it that they want to pay me? Because when I calculated my whole stipend for the year, it was around that 20,000. I was like thinking, is it that they want to give me my money? They want to give my money in bulk for once. I will just squander the whole thing, you know. But notwithstanding, I still sent my document and all of it. So when I came to China eventually, and I saw the notice again, and at the office, the international student office, that you can apply for the Nanjing Municipal, it's called Nanjing Municipal Government Scholarship. So I have applied for it before. I sent my documents to them again, and I sat back and just enjoyed myself. Then I think towards in the around December 2019, I saw the short list of the names of the students that got the scholarship, and wow.
You were part of them.
I was part of them. So I knew that there are other opportunities to get this money.
What he just said actually brings us to like the second point we're going to tackle today, which is be academically sound. Okay, like be serious with your books, basically. Like he said as well, a lot of people are in China for different reasons. I understand that some people come to China with the guise of studying, okay, but they are really just here to hustle. A lot of them are into business, and they're actually just getting their money, because the law of you not working as a student doesn't stop you from doing business. I know a lot of people who do like buying things and import it to their home countries. And you know, I used to think it was even like us Africans or maybe Nigerians. Everybody does it. Like even like some Pakistani students and students from other countries, basically, they're just like doing business. But if you're doing that, yes, fine and good, perfect. Remember, this video is just about how you can make money, how you can get cash in China. Now, if you're not doing those business and you're not seeing that kind of money, and you're not also taking your studies seriously,
you are sleeping on a bicycle.
What should we do to you? Like, come closer, come and tell us what is your problem. Some of us are not just, we are not here, we're not there. My Igbo people will say musu. You cannot just be, you know, lacking at the two ends. So try your best to be academically sound, because there are academic requirements when you apply for these scholarships that you have to get to. At least even if you're not the top of your class, just get an admirable grade. Okay, so
now when we say be academically sound, it is not just enough for you to just pass your courses and all of it.
Okay.
There is another aspect of it which most people are not paying attention to, and that has to do with publishing papers. You know, in China, publishing paper is a very, very important aspect for your graduation requirement, most especially for PhD students. Now, if you are here and you want to add to your grades, you should be able to publish at least. If you can get one paper, you can use that one paper to be applying for different outstanding scholarship. Now, the good thing about China is the money is there, and they are ready to give it out to anybody who's qualified for it. Now, when they say they are outstanding, it doesn't mean that 1 million people will apply and they will take the best, the first person or the second person or the first 5 or the first 10. The thing is, once they set out all the requirements that, okay, you must have this grade, you must have this paper, you must have this, once immediately you get that requirement, you are entitled to get this money.
Yes.
Everybody is outstanding in China. So it is very easy. China make life, makes, for me, they make academic very interesting and all of it. So you know what we know as outstanding in our own place is that outstanding is you are the best. You are the bestest amongst But in China, outstanding is as long as they say, okay, get 70%, get one paper. They won't even tell you to get a particular amount of it. Just say requirement 70% in your coursework, publish paper with evidence, this, that, and all of it. Once you have those things to show, bam, you are qualified.
Yeah, I think I also need to chip in here that for this aspect of publishing paper, I think it's more for PhD students.
Yes, it's more for PhD students.
Yes, so if you're a master's student like me, your girl ain't got no papers yet, but you can still apply, you can still qualify even without a paper as a master's student. So we're moving to the third point that we're talking about in this video, and that is be proactive. Now he has talked about the academically sound part, and for the proactive part of it, some of you who know me or know me from my school, you know that I'm active. Okay, now you can be academically sound, and I understand that for some people who like have a lot of academic work, they might not really have time, you know, to go for all these school activities and functions and things like that. But if you have a little bit of time on your hands, which I feel like a lot of us have, it's just that a lot of international students, they're not interested in things like this. They feel like, let's say for example your school is having something and they're like, oh, we need international students to go, and some people are just like, these people, they should just go, and you're just sitting there in your room, and you know. But I found out in my personal experience, having a close relationship with like the international office and going for all these functions and activities is going to boost your rank or whatever when it comes to applying for this type of money. Now the reason I'm saying this is because in 2021 finally I got the information of the government scholarship, Nanjing Municipal Government Scholarship, which they had already enjoyed in 2019 and 2020. Your girl was sleeping on a bicycle, but in 2021 I got the information and I was like, bro, I just applied for it. And then most times when you attend these school functions and events, they give you a certificate of, you know, participation. They're like, this person participated in this event. I feel like they take those things very seriously, more than we do.
For that in that regard, I think for these guys to be giving you certificates for just maybe 30 minutes
of your time,
40 minutes, they have plans.
Yes.
You know, just as you have said it, we know international students, we are really reluctant when it comes to these activities.
True.
But one thing we should know is that these activities that the school, the international school, is a community of its own, and this, if we don't attend these activities, then they are not incorporating international students into the Chinese culture. For me, those activities, they are not very interesting. Not until I met this beautiful lady here, I wasn't interested in those activities and all of that. But I understood that when you attend these activities, they try to appreciate you by giving you certificate, and at the end of the day, your appreciation will amount to something
else. Yes.
Because why I'm saying this is because even in the last outstanding scholarship that we applied for, the requirement was publish paper, attend at least three activities in the year. And you know this,
and some people did not even have it. Some people did not have three.
They always engage the international students with these activities, even though they're not as interesting as we want them to be. But I think the most that we have attended is maybe like 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes. And aside from this woman that you are seeing here, she is the face of my school, Southeast University. I could remember there was a time I went to the national office. I saw the notice board. Each of the pictures that were posted, that was pasted on the wall, has a face. I was like, this woman. So, even if you go to SCU website, you will still see her there. She's just everywhere. And even with all this, she's making some small 200, 300, 500 that people do not know about. They'll just call, okay, come and do this shoot. Bam, bam, bam. Maybe they might spend 1 hour, 2 hours. At the end of the day,
they'll give you some money.
Just give you some money.
Now, this is actually what gave me the confidence to apply for this scholarship in 2021. I don't have any paper published, okay, and the application form said input paper, input this, input that. I just filled my details, filled my name. For the paper, I just put in my thesis, my master's thesis that I had not even completed, okay? That are not defended. Let me put it that way because I've completed it. So I just put in these things and then I scanned all those my certificates. I have tons of them. Like, I'm always attending. I'm always attending school functions. So I scanned all these certificates and I put them there. And then when the results came out, I was one of the beneficiary, and I just won 20,000 RMB. I'm just going to try to insert the equivalent of that money on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. And I was just wowed.
Another way you can actually make money as a student in China is English language editing. You know, the Chinese students, they don't, not even only Chinese students, there are some countries that their first language is not English language, and for you being an English language speaker, you are already at the edge of ahead of those people that cannot speak English, so they can easily contract you. Like for me, I have gotten some contracts over time, like please can you help me to edit my English language, my article, my paper, or my thesis and all of that, and you charge all these people according to the number of words in the article. So maybe you can charge maybe like 100 yuan per 50 words, and you know, those, at least you can get 1,000 to 2,000 words in an article multiplied by 100. You are making a whole lot of money. And it is also important for you to interact with people, because if you sit on your own, you may not really get this contact. So it's also good for you to interact with people. You know, these Chinese people, sometimes they might be very shy, but they need your friendship. So if they can get your friendship and you try to engage them mostly in English language, they will understand that your spoken English is very good. And when they need these services, you will be the first person that they're going to contact to help them with any of these problems.
Now, the last point that we're going to be talking about today, I titled it, "When Opportunity Comes, Grab It."
Which are many hands?
If you have more than 2 arms, grab it.
Borrow your own.
Now, we are saying this because most times this opportunity comes and you are slacking. Okay, you're wasting time. You see the information, the notification, this scholarship is available, you can apply, and you're still like, okay, I will apply tomorrow, I'll apply next tomorrow. You see, this is my husband. I used to remove my car for him. Immediately he gets the notification, he's already filling his form. Even because most times the application deadline or something,
week.
Yes, they will always post it when the thing is almost up. So if you don't submit your document within the stipulated time, you will just miss out of it. So grab it as soon as you get the information, which also translates to say, don't overthink it. Okay, don't stress it.
Honestly, don't.
Just apply.
What I've come to understand in China is the money is there. They are looking for people that will help them spend it. So you being a foreign student, they account for all these things.
Yeah.
So you get it, you don't get it, the money will enter somewhere.
Yes.
So you don't start asking yourself, am I qualified?
Yeah.
Those criteria that they will set out there is just to reduce the number of people like you that will be thinking I'm not qualified.
Yeah.
You are overqualified. In as much as if there are 5 to 6 criteria, if you can meet up to 2 or 3 of it, you are good to go. I would advise that if you are an active student, your documents should be ready at any point in time, because when this information comes, they don't stay for a very long time. You don't have the luxury of time.
Before it's closed.
Most importantly, your transcripts, you should have tons of transcripts that have been stamped by your school, because they will require you to submit the original copies of this document. Yeah. If it requires you to go to your school secretary to collect transcript every day, they don't care about it. Just go there, they will print it on black and white paper, stamp for you. Just get them, keep them somewhere. Then you should also have a very good relationship with your professor, because they will definitely lead your professor's signature. Just have a very good relationship with your professor, that whenever you call on him or her, they will give you whatever you want. There are some people in China that as a professor have given them their signature to just be signing every document on their behalf.
Depends on your relationship.
Although me, I don't have that relationship, but my professor, I can message him at the dusk of the night and it will give me the necessary response. And those, there are some groups that we are in. Maybe the groups are very active, especially in our school groups. Try as much as possible to catch up with the current information.
Yeah.
Because you can just wake up and you see 500 messages.
No, I think
that something is happening there.
Yeah, but I think for school groups, right? School groups are not even always very crowded.
Yeah, they're not very crowded, but sometimes
people need to see information.
Sometimes when you see 20, 50 messages, don't just scroll past it. Look at it critically. If you see all those links, open them, because those are where the informations are.
Yeah,
they'll just drop it, bam, like this before you close your eyes and open it. And mind you, this information usually come close to weekend. If I've noticed it, they will bring the information like on Wednesday, and it's closing on Tuesday. When Saturday and Sunday
is already off.
It's already off. You cannot do
anything from school in case you want to get like a document or something.
Sincerely.
So you have to always be ready.
Just keep all your documents, like all my documents. She said all my documents are already filed somewhere.
I'm telling you.
As soon as the thing just come today,
he's applying.
Apply tomorrow. If you don't get it, you won't lose anything.
Yeah, that's the point. A lot of times, like twice now, we got like some of this scholarship information, and I sent to a friend of mine, and they're just like, oh, but I don't have this, I don't have that, and I'm just like, just apply. Just put the ones you have and submit. Not applying will not cost you anything. It's either you get it or you don't get it. And what if you actually get it? So just think positive.
And it won't even reduce your chances of applying again. So
yeah, it doesn't mean maybe if you don't get this time, you cannot apply next year. Even if they keep rejecting you, keep applying. You might get it one of the times that you apply. And that's really just like the rule of succeeding in life. No matter how many times you fail at something, you fail eventually if you stop trying.
Yeah.
But if you keep trying, there's still that percent of, even if it's 0.01, there's that percentage of success. You right?
Yeah.
So
you're talking correctly.
It's very important that you don't give up, and you just put yourself out there when it comes to things like this. So I think there are also like tons of other ways you can make money in China legally. I mean, there are people who do like services, people who make hair, and people who do like provide services to expats in China, right? So I think these are all like very valid ways that you can make money in China. Now we're just trying to encourage you not to do something illegal, because these people, they are not playing. I know some people who have been repatriated back to their country because they broke the law, because they were caught teaching. Most times if they catch you, teaching English is something that is very popular in China. A lot of foreigners are doing it. However, it is illegal if you have a student visa. If you have a student visa, you cannot be caught teaching. But I know some people who were caught teaching. The first time they warned them, the second time maybe they warn you like twice, and you pay a fine. So it's not just ordinary warning. You pay like 10,000 RMB or 20,000 RMB, depend on the city where you were caught. And if they keep catching you, maybe like the third time, they'll send you back home. And
the good thing about sending you back home is that you are not...
The good thing
about sending you back home is that they are not paying for your flight. You will still pay for your flight by yourself.
Yeah.
And after they would have confiscated all the money that you have made.
Yes.
The only benefit you will have in that case is if you have a lot of money in your account, they will use from the money to pay for your flight, while they will confiscate the rest. You are not picking a pin from your room, because at the spot where they caught you, that is where you are. They will escort you to the airport, and they will book an emergency flight for you.
And that is called deportation.
And if you don't have enough money, they will just go and lock you somewhere in one dark room and ask you to contact somebody that they will do GoFundMe. After they would have done GoFund you for you, and there must be a particular number of days, because I think the more you stay, the more you get fine of maybe your visa expired or something. They will cancel they will cancel your visa immediately, and so it's not really good.
Yeah, and it's not really worth
all of it.
Yeah. But that is it for today's video, you guys. We didn't expect it to be this long. However, I hope that you guys got value from it. Leave me your comments below. Tell me what you think. If there are other ways you think people can make money, students more especially, can make money in China without going against the law, let us know in the comments. We are really grateful that you were able to join us today, and we're going to be signing off right now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here, and yeah, we'll catch you in another of our videos.
And don't forget to look into the future. 40, 70 years old man.
I don't understand. What are we looking into the future?
And then you look into the future and see that you can grab a lot of money from China.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Stop sleeping on a bicycle. Bye, guys. Action. 3, 2, 1, action. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Recording.
It's recording, baby. See the red light.